You alright lads, this is the Geordie Jedi here doing my next football season review. It's been on hiatus recently mainly because of the World Cup. You know, check out my other reviews. There's also been quite a bit of game capture which takes time to record, edit and then upload. So I apologise if you like watching me season reviews. I swear, you know, in a perfect world I could do all three without it interfering with anything else, but there's nothing I could do. Anyways, as I say, check out my channel to see lots of game reviews, World Cup reviews I've got on there now, and also some game capture, FIFA in particular, coming up. Anyways, Swansea City, you've had a pretty decent end to the season. Basically up until about February, which is when you got knocked out, unfortunately, by Napoli. Because I think when I watched the last match, you played well against Napoli. You deserve to beat them and go through, but you know, it's not always the way it works out. It's incredibly unfortunate, but you know, it was kind of the same with us. We played better than Benfica. You know, it just didn't happen. Had a good, decent cup run as I recall this season as well as last season with the Capital Cup run. Not only in the Europa League, I mean in the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup. I think particularly the Capital One Cup, I'm not 100% certain, so if there's any fact checkers out there, by all means comment below and tell us I'm wrong. You know, I try to do a little bit of research, but there's not only so much that the new version of Sky Sports website will do for us for some reason. Anyways, as I said, you've had a pretty much dodgy season. You know, you got rid of Michael Laudrup. In my opinion, a poor move. I mean, I do like Gary Monk, he's doing alright, but I mean, you know, there seemed to be no reason to drop Laudrup, but it happened. Up till February, you know, you had a dodgy season. You had Bonnie, is it Bonnie or Boney? I think Bonnie, to thank for, you know, you staying out of the relegation zone in that case, because, you know, he scored for fun. He was a brilliant buy by Swansea. Newcastle wanted him as well. I kind of wish we got him, but you know, you've got him. You played brilliantly for you, scored for fun. He was out of strikers best of the rest for me. You know, out of basically anyone below the top 10, he was the best striker. He's better than quite a few strikers above the top 10 as well. I mean, can you imagine what Chelsea might have done if they had Bonnie instead of, say, Demba Ba? So you see my point. Anyways, after February, you know, every year's levelled out. You know, Shelvey played well, Bonnie was still playing well. Your defence was getting shored up a bit. I think it was fatigue that was costing you, especially defensively. You know, majority of your defenders were fatigue. Ashley Williams isn't, you know, is seemingly as young as he used to be. He's getting a bit older. You still have some good up and comers, but again, you know, that can only get you so far. Overall, you've had a brilliant season. You've finished certainly in the top, just below the top half. You know, it was mainly because of how he's played towards the end of the season. You know, he's got result after result. You were sort of in form. You know, you were in form enough to keep you out of the relegation zone and also to do well. There were quite a few matches when I watched these and I thought actually you're playing pretty good here. You know, you beat us twice actually. You beat us at St James's and you beat us at the Liberty Stadium. Especially at St James's Park, I think he's played very well. Considering, you know, you were up against Newcastle, who I think played relatively well that day, certainly in the first half. In the second half, you came out and you did your job perfectly. Anyways, next season, really, it's all about, for me, probably in midfield, as you could do with some better right wingers and left wingers. You know, if you keep Bonnie, you've also got Pablo Hernandez, who is a good player and likes to play. I think he's been playing him on the wing for the most part, or sort of, you know, left or right as a striker, but he's better as a striker. You need to start playing him there. Not your choice unless Gary Monk sees this. You know, you could do with some proper right midfielders, left midfielders. John Joe Shelvey is a good player, and you know, next year and especially for me, probably the 2015-16 season, he's going to be really good, and see him really coming into his own that season. Anyways, it's been the Geordie Jedi. Good luck to you, as I've said. Check out my channel. you know, I'm picking up with the game capture quite a bit. I'll still be doing the season reviews at least until the end of the season, at least until I finished all my season reviews. But I'll also be doing the Newcastle game specifically. I might also just do match days to see how everyone's done. It's been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps. Subscribe if you want. May the force be with you.